Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on new activities? Then this is the video for you. But first, let's roll the intro. And we start this week with the 747 Captain Virgin Atlantic. This package includes IFR missions and you can replay the life of a Virgin Atlantic pilot. Of course, it contains the nice livery for the 747-8. It contains extreme realism with events which are happening. It contains the authentic aviation sounds and also the charts and maps are included. Of course, there's also the reference guide for the aircraft itself. So it contains some practical tips, it contains the checklist, immersive procedures, and it's compatible with external tooling. These are the flights which are included. You can see Barbados to Miami, Gander International to Heathrow, Newark Liberty to Gander International, Kastrup to Minsk, and several other ones. So nice. But let's look if we can see a closer look at the livery. This is the livery which is included in the package. So have fun with it. Then we've got the A320 Captain Master Collection number 1. This is a bundle, and you know, when it's a bundle, I always remember you to not buy separate packages, because eventually most of these are available as bundles, which are in this case much cheaper, right? You can see it's a €12.30 savings, which you can say, or keep in your pocket. In this case, what packages are included? The A320 Captain Alaska, the Airline pilot Croatian Airlines, and the A320 Captain United. Those 3 packs are included, which means that you've got 24 ultra-realistic flight missions, including 100 distinct flight deck events. You've got 3 authentic liveries. You've got those IFR charts which are there. You get the complete briefing, the reference guide for the Eni-built Airbus A320neo, as well as, of course, that I would say compatibility with external tooling. So these are the 3 packages which are now included, and then you can fly, for example, these missions, right? Chicago to somewhere, you can see Castella to Schiphol, Rijeka to Kastrup, multiple other ones, also Alaska Airlines, of course, Fairbanks to Dead Horse to Sitka, Sitka to Seattle, Tacoma International, multiple ones are there, and of course the liveries from United, Croatia, and Alaska are included. Super nice. Then the next one is the Above the Sky Master Collection number 3. Same thing applies here. Don't buy those packages separately unless you can't wait, but eventually they will come available as bundle and then you will get a discount. In this case, Above the Sky North Anzi Alpine Crossing, that's in Queenstown. You've got the Above the Sky Andean Altiplanos, not sure if I pronounced correctly, and Above the Sky US Atlantic Seaboard. So 3 complete excursion packs, flight books are there, and then you can fly these nice excursions and discover the world in Flight Simulator 2020. Then we've got the Adventures Airbus A330-900. This package includes some nice things. First of all, it contains the aircraft liveries and paint schemes. Those are not included, so it's not included, but this one is, I would say, really special because also the models are not included. You might ask, hey, why? Well, because you still need to have the Airbus A330-900 payware from LVFR, because that's the only thing which you need, and if you've got that, then you can apply this package and then fly those missions, because there are 8 comprehensive missions included. These are the missions. I'm not going to read out all of them. You can see the Saharan expedition, the Caribbean Paradise, African Wilderness. 100 distinct events are happening. The documentation is there for the IFR charts. Then, of course, the mission maps are there. And the, I would say, compatibility with the external tooling is there. So these are just some flights, right? Pretty nice package also, including the browser, which is, say, inside the inside Flight Simulator itself. And then these are the liveries, right? So it also looks like there are multiple liveries, but that's, I would say, I'm not 100% sure about that. Then we're jumping to airline schedules. In this case, Air Canada Winter 2025. 458 distinct routes, 14 aircraft types, and then you can fly these missions, assuming that you've got, let's say, all the aircraft types, and apply this nice livery to your aircraft. The same thing has been done for Alaska Airlines, in this case 516 distinct routes and 12 aircraft types. Liveries are included, and then you can fly using the Alaska, I would say, livery, and then you can discover the world. Pretty nice, assuming that you have all the liveries for all the aircrafts. 3 times strike, sorry. Then we've got Air China, CCA. Also this one, 665 distinct routes, 16 aircraft types. Assuming that you've got all the aircrafts, you can apply this nice livery to, for example, your Boeing 747, or maybe one of those other aircraft which you own. Then we've got the next one, which is Hainan Airlines. Charlie Hotel Hotel, 518 distinct routes and 8 aircraft types. Assuming that you have all the aircrafts, you can apply this nice livery to your aircraft and then discover the world. Etihad Airways. Well, this one you definitely don't have, right? So you need to buy the A380. 174 distinct routes and 11 aircraft types. Again, you need to own the aircraft before you can apply the livery. And the A380 is just one of them. There might be more aircraft required that you need to buy before you can apply all those liveries. Then we're jumping to EasyJet. EasyJet, 1034 distinct routes, 4 aircraft types, and you likely have most of them. Likely, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'd say they're using the Airbus a lot, and that was included in Flight Simulator, so that's nice. Then we've got Fiji Airways, 83 distinct routes, 7 aircraft types. And they can apply this nice livery and then fly one of these routes which they are currently flying in the winter of 2025-2026. GLO stands for Goldinas Areas. 362 distinct routes and 3 aircraft types. And they can apply this livery. If you own the aircraft, of course, then you can discover the world using this nice livery. And of course, the flights which they fly. Then GST, which stands for Jetstar Airways. They did have 244 distinct routes and 5 aircraft types. And if you own all the aircrafts, you can apply this nice livery and then discover the world. Also, pretty nice package. If you don't know where to fly to, these packages could be something for you. Then Korean Air, 272 distinct routes and 14 aircraft types. Korean Air livery is included. And then you can apply that to the aircrafts if you own all of them and discover the world. Then we're jumping to airport schedules, right? This focuses on specific airports. In this case, Manchester, Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. 149 distinct routes, 52 airlines and 25 aircraft types. And these are some liveries. Virgin Atlantic is there. We've got TUI. Then we've got EasyJet. And again, TUI. So keep in mind that you need to own the aircraft before you can apply the livery, of course, but there are multiple ones included. Then KDAN, that's Denver International Airport. 196 distinct routes, 27 airlines and 25 aircraft types. For example, FedEx is there. Southwest, United, and Frontier, of course. And then you can apply these, I would say, liveries if you own the aircraft type, because that still remains the most important thing. Then Hamad International Airport, Oscar Tango Hotel Hotel. 176 distinct routes, 58 airlines and 25 aircraft types. And then you can apply these nice liveries to your aircraft and discover, say, one of these routes which they did fly or are currently still flying in the winter. Airport schedules, RCTP, Taiwan, Tuhuan International Airport, 15 distinct routes, 69 airlines and 25 aircraft types. China Airlines. You can simply fly from this airport, right? And then choose one of these nice liveries and apply it to your aircraft, assuming that you own the aircraft. We're almost there because we're here with the airport schedules. Yankee Bravo Bravo November, which is Brisbane Airport. 76 distinct routes and 31 airlines and 30 aircraft types. And if you apply deliveries to those aircrafts, you can fly these missions from this airport to different parts of the world. So these are packages where you can really say, okay, hey, I don't know where to fly to. Well, then these packages will help you. Then we've got Caribbean Nights, Nicaragua, Honduras, Belize by Koschi. So they released this package. The package contains 3 missions, an additional airport, and a very special scenery. In all missions, a GPS course is available, weather and times can be customized, and they can be flown as a multiplayer missions. And these are, I would say, the things, right? Nicaragua, there's one trip. Then we've got Honduras, and then we've got Guatemala and Belize. These are the, I would say, maps, right, where they focus on. And then you can see that it's part of the, I would say, a series which they are already started a while ago. So this is the number 6 in this case. Now we're going back to Perfect Flight. They released the History by Air World War II Operation Market Garden. They recreated Market Garden. So that's pretty interesting. So what are you doing? Let me see if we can figure it out by reading this. So you are flying a mission with Paris liberated and Allied forces surging across Europe. British Field Marshal Bernard Montgomery conceived a daring plan to end the war by Christmas, right? Operation Market Garden, where he would group 35,000 paratroopers and glider troops. So what does mission include? Well, you can see multiple waypoints. These are the waypoints. You can see some cities in the Netherlands, well, a lot of cities in the Netherlands, some bridges. You can see immersive historical narration. Likely there's some explanation about certain things. A dedicated web browser, and also has the educational value because the tour offers profiled insights into military strategy, airborne operations, and combined arms coordination and the human cost of war. And then these are the ones which are included. And you fly using a pretty modern aircraft, but you also learn a little bit about history, right? So it might be interesting for you if you love history and if you love flying, Flight Simulator, then this could be a package which you could consider to buy. An interesting one, this. And with that, we're at the end of this video where we looked at the new activities in Flight Simulator 2020. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button, and I hope to see you back next week.